Okay, well, it's a lot brighter in here now that we've taken all the fabric down. You can see the framework of the hoop structure. The other thing you notice is the canopy just goes above that, and it's pretty close. Again, this was a 10 by 20 canopy, and we extended it with the PVC pipe that I showed on the web page as well. It does work, and it's only up for maybe 2-3 weeks, and it did survive a couple of storms, so I think it definitely served its purpose. The other thing we want to show here is we did change the design slightly from Terry's website, and basically what you can see is the 2x3s are staggered. So on his site he would have this one here would be connected, there would be another one right here. That was kind of difficult to do, I thought. This made it a lot easier if they were staggered. You have your bolts, and there's your that's the hole for the T-nut. It was a little bit of a challenge, but we basically just routed this hole out here, and then you take a jigsaw and you make that curve. The bolts, I believe, are 2 1/4 inch, and the T-nut is inside there. You can see that. The other thing you notice here, this was interesting to me because these wheel well depths are channels are about 1 inch exactly, and they just fit inside of there. And you see, they don't have to go very deep. And this is a pretty tight fit, and I questioned whether it was going to work. And basically we just had to sand off these edges very slightly. We took a belt sander. It took about maybe 15 minutes. And the more we ran it, the better it worked. So it does work. It's a tight fit. When you first look at it, you wonder, gee, how's this thing going to work? It actually does. You see, there's the bridge right there. The hoop structure rotates underneath it. So that was one thing we did there, was we changed the 2x3 design. The 2x3 length is 7 feet 10.5 inches. The other thing to note that we want to point out is the hoop length is a total of 16 feet. The bridge length is 18 feet. Now in Terry's site, on his web pages, he describes a 20-foot bridge. There's a split in the middle. There are 10-foot sections. That's really hard. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really an expert on this, but this is a single length, a 2x10, a single lengths of 2x10, and there are 2x4s that will show underneath there in the next video. That works fine. I mean, you got 2 feet extra. There's not a problem with that. So we made it a single length 2x10 for the bridge. I think that worked very well.